Good morning, this is Sam Gurung from B22 Limited, here with this morning's market report. Date today is the 13th of July 2015. Let me start with Greece, which has been the sort of discussion over the last several months and weeks. Well, after I would say 4 months of negotiation and brinkmanship, finally we've reached resolution. Greece reached an agreement with its creditors this morning in order to basically go with the reforms they plan and therefore in return receive around 86 billion euros worth of aid. This was after 17 hours of talks over the weekend, but the key is Tsipras, the Greek Prime Minister, finally yielded to creditors' demand. So, how has this affected the markets? Well, this was bullish news for equity markets in general, and more importantly, a relief for the equity markets. On the back of that, we saw European stocks, in fact, extended its biggest rally since 2011, with the FTSE 100 up around 1% this morning, US futures also up. Now, in regards to the currency markets, well, the initial sort of reaction was euro was down because when the markets opened up, there was still no resolution in Greece. It was only around sort of 8 o'clock UK time in the morning when the announcement came. Greece obviously resolved with the creditors. So therefore, on the back of that, euro went up slightly. But over the day, the reaction was fairly muted as markets started focusing on the fundamentals. However, the main beneficiary was the pound. The reason being is, obviously UK being one of the largest trading partners of the Eurozone, any positive news obviously is reflected in the UK. But most importantly, after the Greek resolution, investors start focusing on the fundamentals. And right now, UK seems fundamentally in a very strong position. We also have a few data coming out in the UK in regards to the labour market, which is expected to be positive. So on the back of that, the main beneficiary of the news coming out in Greece was actually UK having a strong day. On the sort of flip side of the coin, yen was the weakest currency out there as we saw investors coming out of safe haven sort of currency like yen into other currencies like pound. So overall, this is the impact which had in the FX markets. Now, the next step from here in regards to what will happen, particularly in regards to Greece, is that we've got the Euro area finance ministers meeting today to discuss this matter further. We also have got parliamentary vote in Greece on Wednesday to see if this reform laid out by or agreed by Tsipras and creditors will get passed through. The consensus is that it will, and if that does happen, which again the consensus will, it will then get sort of voted in other 7 European nations like Germany, France, Italy, Netherlands, etc., etc. So they will have their vote in regards to whether to pass this reform and most importantly release funds to Greece. So for short term, positive news for the equity markets, positive sentiment all around. However, we still basically need to see this get passed through Greek Parliament and other European Parliament as well. And again, that could potentially cause volatility. But overall, no sort of major surprises expected. So that's pretty much it in regards to the update from Greece at the moment and how this has impacted our markets. I'll see you again tomorrow with further updates/news. Thank you very much.